here we are. Rally Pro. Tigga 900. Very smooth. So, look at that, there's, can't argue with the speed. So easy. It's got cruise control, so you can push cruise control, but I prefer to have control myself. And of course this is the complete opposite of Bertie. Getting the mirrors set up, it's a blooming nightmare. Handles well, but very planted. Feels more secure than the 660. We're going very slowly. So much information on that dash. I guess I'd get used to it. It's very comfortable. Very comfortable. Seat feels firm. But what I have learnt is that firm normally means quite comfortable. What I will say today as well is that I came on Bertie and I came down the A14 and it is a glorious day, but the wind is horrific and it's dead on me. It's dead on me now, and it was dead on me all the way down the A14. I thought my head was going to fall off. In fact, my neck aches. So it'll be very interesting to see how this screen works. It's at its tallest now. And it seems to be doing a pretty good job. I do need to get these mirrors set up though. So my plan is to have a nice little ride out, maybe to Orford or Sutton Hoo or somewhere like that. But I've got to say, I like the feel of it. It makes me feel safe. Which is ridiculous because I'm on a motorbike. As safe as you can be on a motorbike. It's not bothered by the wind at all, which I don't know if you can hear, is actually blowing about quite a bit. But we'll see as we go. Mrs. All-Year Motorcyclist was going to come with me, but I needed to try it on my own as well as two up, so she decided to stay at home anyway, rather than having to brakes. Ooh, nice and smooth. I've got this right mirror set up, and it's lovely, you can see well behind me. So very easily, without going too high up the revs, up to 30 in first. Engine sounds quite nice, it's a triple engine, they always sound nice, don't they? You know, it's not Bertie, but it's not supposed to be. is very smooth. Everything's set normal. I'm in road mode, suspension's down the middle for comfort, and you know, it feels right. And having that ability to mess about with it is great. Very well balanced. Lovely. Yeah, engine sounds nice. It has got quick shifter up and down. Not used the quick shifter yet. Not while I'm in this traffic. I'm not experienced with the quick shifters. I didn't like it on the Yamaha. But it's very well balanced. Leg position's good. Foot pegs just seem right for me. I'm 6'2". The seat's at its highest setting. The engine's not too snatchy. Very nice. Yeah, I think I can get used to this. I think I'd get used to it very quickly. Can't get that right. Ah, there we go. That's better. Just needs tightening up on there now. Hopefully that won't move when we get going. Mirror's very good. So, when I first came to Lings and rode the 660, they had two of these. They've now just got one. Don't want to go into Woodbridge. So this is the A12 for people who don't know. Brakes are pretty keen. So we'll try the quick shifter. So I can tell already, the quick shifter compared to the Yamaha, much better. I've never used one going down. Takes some guts not to pull that clutch in for me to go down a gear, but I'll give it a whirl. Yeah, and it just goes. Bit of a clunk, but yeah. Maybe I would get used to it, I don't know. It doesn't feel totally dissimilar from Tigga. .40 here. We've got 3 bars of fuel. Apparently they're self-cancelling indicators. Let this bloke go. So we got a tractor in front in the fast lane, and that's where I think I want to go. Not sure. Have a look. Yeah, Orford. We've got to Orford Ness. It's it'll be a bit blowy there. Yeah, it handles lovely. Tips in a bit quick. Like everything in these things, you've got to get used to. Yeah, brake's good. I've said that. I'll say it again. Yeah, so controls, easy enough. I'm not going to mess about with it because there's no need. It's got everything that I need. It's a nice dry sunny day, don't need to mess about. I'm not going to mess about with the suspension, save that for if I need to, and I don't need to today. Oh, there's an accident, look. Oh dear. That's ruined someone's weekend, hasn't it? Gears easy enough, and I can smell the engine. You know, if we're on the senses, I can smell the engine, and it smells lovely. As did the Classic 350. That engine, when it got warm, that smelled lovely too. So, got held up there by that little accident. Thought it only polite to stop filming. There was people at the side of the road. One car had gone into another car. Don't know how the hell that happened in a 30 mile an hour on a straight bit of road. And it must have gone into it at quite a pace. But anyway, back to this bike. And I've become very familiar with it at slow speeds. And I've got to say, I'm liking what I'm feeling. Yes, it's not got all the character of the Royal Enfield or the Bonneville or the Kawasaki, but I'll tell you what, for a utilitarian motorcycle, it's marvellous. It really is marvellous, and it handles just absolute like a dream. It's got skinny little front wheel, handles like a dream. Maybe it's because I'm used to that from the little wheels on the Royal Enfield. I don't know, but I love the sound of the engine. That's good. It's got that, yeah, yeah, different sort of character. I'm sure it'd develop a character as I got to know it. And I'm thinking Of course it wouldn't be this one. I don't know whether this is a boy or a girl, but I'm thinking it's probably gonna be a girl. I don't know. I can't have Tigga 2, can I? Can I have Tigga 2? But look at the tank. The tank's lovely. My seating position, my legs, everything. You know, at 6'2", a big bloke with arms like an ape. It's important to be comfortable, and you're not always comfortable on a bike. Well, some bikes. Yeah, pigs. But this arm position, arms just there. All the controls seem fine. I mean, I've no idea what to do. I know how to start it and how to stop it. And for now, that'll do. It just goes so very smooth and very easy at this leisurely pace. And that's it, you know. Some people might say, oh, you only need a small capacity bike because you know, you can't go fast, the speed limits. But big bikes, large capacity bikes, they can go slow, and if they go slow well, as this does, it's lovely. I mean, this is such a breeze, and I don't know what I'm getting to the gallon. I'm sure it'll tell me somewhere if I wanted to have a look, but I can't be bothered. It's lovely. Yeah, I like it a lot. I'd like it better if we had some clear roads. And you know what? It is blowing an absolute hoolie. I don't know if you can hear that or not. And it's not budging. It's not budging 1 inch. The Yamaha Tracer, that was all over the place. I mean, look at what I'm one-handed. Woo! One-handed, and it's steady as a rock. Yeah. Suspension seems just fine as it is for these roads. They're not particularly smooth. They undulate and bounce about a fair amount. You know, there you go, from sort of 2,000 revs, just pulls away in 6th. But if get past him and then we can do what we like, can't we? We've got a bit of clear roadway, and it's lovely. Goes very well. Oh, there's a camp there. Don't know what that camp is. This road is quite undulating and bouncy, but it doesn't affect the handling at all. And of course, why would it? It's the Rally Pro. I mean, this thing will go over rocks and boulders and all sorts of things and deal with it. So, yeah. Lovely. More pigs. Suffolk pigs, Suffolk bacon. It's very nice. It's not as good as York ham, of course, but it is very nice. And the fact I'm talking about bacon and pigs and York ham and stuff tells you how relaxed I am on this bike and how already I'm feeling at home with it. Now, Jake had said originally I'd probably prefer the GT Pro because it's geared for touring, but I'm not sure. This is fine for me. This apparently has more low down torque or something, I don't know, but I like it, and I'll probably only ever use 2% of its capabilities, but one day I might want to use 50% of it, and then it'll be worth having. So I've no idea where I'm going. Quite a lot of traffic in front, which is a bit of a bummer, but it's also a good test because this is reality, isn't it? And something else I was thinking about, people saying about, you know, we've got these speed limits and what do you want all these high capacity bikes for? But I tell you what, I can go off-road, I can get onto the farm, and there I can do whatever speeds I like, and this is made for it as well. That's the best thing. This is made for the farm. Get down the farm tracks, across the fields, going round the horses up with it. Marvellous. Beautiful. This is just so beautiful. I don't trust that car in front though. And I don't know the road. Oops. Oh, listen to that engine. It's marvellous. This is fun. It is fun. It's not the same sort of joy I get from Bertie. It's it's perhaps slightly naughty fun, but I've got to remember not to know. Oh, nice church tower there. This is nice. This is very, very nice. Oh, horses. Don't want to scare any horses. We've got more cars in front. This is simply marvellous, I've got to say. Now, I noticed there was a bloke before me, and I'll be quite annoyed because they've only got one more in stock. I'll be quite annoyed if he bloody buys it while I'm out on this. Not that I've made my mind up 100% certain, though I might have done. And then I just got to wait for that BSA to come out in May. Or maybe I do go for the Classic 350, because it is a very nice smooth bike. There's the horses. This is just so... I'd say this is a tourer with attitude. That's what this is. A tourer with attitude. When we go back, we'll have a go at a decent pace on the dual carriageway, make sure it's alright with that. But it is something, I'll tell you that. It's definitely a thing. And it's a thing that's the best thing since the last thing that I saw, which was the paint job on that Classic 350. That was a thing too. It's got a heated seat, I think, heated seat and heated grips. Now, as you know, I'm not big on heated things, I don't tend to use them. I might give it a go just to see how it is, even though we've got this glorious sunshine. And I've got hand guards. Got these hand guards as well, keep the wind off my fingers. Can't wait to have a stop and a look down at it, see what it's like. My view from here is just lovely, and it even says Tigga there, look, marvellous. Now we're getting to the coast. The wind is really whistling. Well, it's trying to turn my helmet, is the wind. I reckon because of the GoPro. But we'll have a stop soon and have a walk round it, I reckon. Don't you just hate it when you've got traffic in front? You can never really plan your line, because you're never quite sure what they're going to do, and you can't always trust them. So we're in 6th and we're 34 miles an hour, 33 miles an hour. That's just on tick over. It's fine, it's not jerking, it's not doing nothing. Go down to the quay. Oh, I can smell fish and chips. Lovely. I'm just following the traffic. I don't know where I'm going. Apparently I can connect my GoPro to this and I can connect my phone and it will do the sat-nav business and tell me left and right, a bit like the Tripper, I guess. Probably a bit more technical than the Tripper, I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, and there's parking down here, look. Must be the sailing club. So out there they used to do nuclear testing. Well, at least the detonators. And maybe we'll end up having to do that again. Who can tell? Let's hope not. There you go, Orford. I could smell fish and chips earlier. I don't know whether they're getting them. But anyway. So, here it is. Just look at it, it's lovely. I like the white. You know, I'm always big into black usually, but I quite like the white. Looking at the way they've got the radiators,
Looks quite cool, doesn't it? Some good. All this comes standard: fog lamps, crash bars. Doesn't feel quite as smooth. Well, I don't know, that does. That feels nice to touch. It's yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It feels well built. Feels well built. Look at these dinky little indicators. Tiny little things. LED, I presume. Yeah, marvellous. Quite sculpted. Yeah, and what's in there? Big fan, look, to keep it cool. Quick shifter. Centre stand as well, marvellous. That's what my Tigga hasn't got. He hasn't got a centre stand. And that's it from the front. Well, I like, people have said that they don't like it, but this headlamp, it looks like it's got goggles on. Maybe it should be called Biggles, I don't know. Then of course the fog lamps, already said, hand guards. Mirrors are marvellous. Don't barely see my elbows now I've got them set up. Lots of controls here, don't know what it's for. It's got cruise control, self-cancelling indicators. Don't know where the heated seat. It's there, look, I'll show you. There, that's the heated seat. I can have a heated seat. I might try that on the way back. I can't imagine why you would want a heated seat. Lovely. Yeah, you know, it's not a Royal Enfield. It's not. But it can do things that the Royal Enfield can't. This is for a purpose, and that's what I've got to remember, you know. Maybe it'll develop character. It feels like it's got character. It's got a bit of a grunt to it. To ride, it's just splendid. Absolutely splendid. Yes. Excellent.